Happy Easter, everyone. I'm here in Thailand at the floated market. It is 10:30. I'm having some yummy mussels, quite spicy but really good. See, the water is here, and yeah, let me clear this. And everyone is cooking here on the boats. I will just put some videos or some other pictures in to get an idea of where I'm hanging around. So just a few days before I left to Thailand, my son Jack came and said, "Hey Daddy, you know, the most worst day is Easter because Jesus got killed." Well, I had to think about this statement, and I said, yeah, okay. Well, I remember the first time when I were watching the movie The Passion from Mel Gibson, what described the whole crucifixion. It was like terrifying. I mean, I would love to go into the movie and take these soldiers, these Roman soldiers, and hit them in their face, and then also catch these Pharisee people and yeah, just give them some. Because I was so angry that what was going on there, and it freaked me really out because what they did, it was so terrible. And this movie is really good, so if you didn't see it before, just give it a try, just watch it. If you're too young, maybe you're like 12 years, better don't watch it, otherwise you will freak out. So yeah, and somehow my son, back to him, he's right. This was a terrible day, and especially for Jesus and for God the Father, because this was the day, the first time when they were separated since their existence. And I even believe there was never a day like this ever in their whole existence. And this must be till today like a nightmare for God the Father, and also like for Jesus. Maybe whenever we are celebrating Easter and having a good time, maybe, well, they just go through a time where they say, wow, that was the hardest time ever we had. And try to imagine one thing. You have a child, and this child falls somewhere, it is small, and it falls in a pool, and so it is almost dead. Okay, they get it, they bring it to the hospital, but it is like 3 days. The doctors, they are just telling it, this child is in coma. We are not sure if it will ever wake up again, if it will be alive again. Thank God it will wake up to life again and everything will be okay. But you know what? Whenever you will pass this area where your child falls into the pool, where it almost lost his life, and where you were like, you could have been separated for your whole life, this will always bring back these ideas and the pictures, what happened and what was going on. And the same thing, I see it with God and the Father and the Son. So this was a terrible time for them. But the good news is that for us, actually, it was the best thing whatever could happen for us. And this sounds really hard, and it sounds a little bit unfair, because there were someone who had to pay such a high price that we have a benefit in our life. So let me share a little bit about this point. The Bible says that each of us, we are all sinners, so we all missed the target. We all totally missed it up. Even I messed it up. I mean, I'm really good, but I messed it up. And whenever you think, wow, you find a person and you think he's good, maybe like Mom Teresa, she died already, but still, she messed it up. If you will say the bad news, he is an evil person, and he missed it so much up, and he's still missing it up. So there is no one on earth who will ever reach the target that we could say, hey, we could come in connections with God. The good news is that the Bible says Jesus paid the price so that we can be connected again to God. And now, let me give you one example. Let me say, oh, now a boat is coming. It could get a little bit louder. Yay! Okay, that's fun. Okay, let me. Sorry for that. That's live. Okay, the next one is also coming, but it's not so crazy. Okay, however, so just imagine one thing. Yeah, good job. Okay. Oh, okay. Now it's getting wobbly. back to the story, back to the message. Imagine one thing. You have to pass an exam and you're working like crazy for this exam. Maybe this is also like your car license, driving license, and you are really working and giving your best. And then you come to this exam and you mess it up. Wow, what a thing. Okay, you say, come on, let me go to the second turn, and you will learn even harder. You give everything, you spend a lot of money just to get this exam, but in the end you're again not doing it, so you're again messing it, and you do it a third time, whatever, and you are not getting it. You are never reaching it that you can say, I passed the exam, I did it. And then one day, well, they will just pass you your driving license and say, well, congratulations, someone did this exam for you and you passed. Congratulations, you can drive. And you say, what? But I have to do the driving license. Not someone else can answer these questions for me. Actually, this is my job. I have to do it. But they will say, no, it's okay. Someone did this already for you. And this is exactly what happened with Jesus when he went on the cross. So he paid the price for us that we could never reach, because we would never reach this target to be so holy that we can be connected to God. But thank Jesus, we can do this. And whenever you didn't give your life till now to Jesus, well, let me encourage you, let me invite you to do this. And you can do this quite easy. You can just go in your room, wherever you are, and you can just speak a prayer and say, Jesus, I'm a sinner. I messed it up. I'm not doing it. My life is not perfect, and I'm not a perfect person. And I know I am not connected to God, but Jesus, please forgive me all my sins. I want to follow you. And then you just pray this, and Jesus, he will accept you. And then you have to go to the next step. It is not only like, yeah, speak one prayer and everything is okay, but then this is what Jesus is calling us. He say, come on, and then you follow me as a disciple. And if you need there some more information, well, just leave a message in the comments or check other videos out of me. Look for a church, look for a good community around you, what will help you so that you can be really builded up strong, and that you know much more what does the life as a Christian means. So now I will go for my breakfast and wish you a happy Easter. Bye.